welcome everyone to another episode of Dave Reviews. Gonna hop right into this thing, man. Today we're reviewing Solo Leveling, chapter 113. Last time we left off from 112, Hunter Cha was about to take the exam or entrance test to get into the solo play guild, or Hunter Sungjinwoo's guild, which is to go up against a summon of his choosing. And he said he would choose his strongest one to go up against Hunter Cha. So we're going to see how this turns out, because I'm not too sure on that one, sir. Not too sure. So, chapter opens up. She says, "Which summon is it?" Sungjinwoo, "For you, Hunter Cha, I will pick the strongest." That's Beru. And she still remembers Beru, so I don't know. But she is an S-rank hunter, so she might have her shit together. So we're going to see what happens. She's like, "Good." I don't see. You can't say good because you don't know. You could even be the dragon. Yo, let's come on, son. She's like, "When's the test?" He said, "Let's do it now. How about we have it at the association's gymnasium?" Now that I think about it, it's pretty far from nowhere. We're pretty far from here. Should I test out whether two people can move using the Shadow Exchange skill? Always experimenting. Shadow Exchange level 1. Job specific skill. No mana cost. You can shoot. You may change locations with a Shadow Soldier. Skill cooldown is 3 hours. Cooldown is dependent on skill level. She's like, "You don't have to leave that way." Oh, he says you don't have to leave that way. So you pretty much tell him like, "Yeah, I got instant transmission. Chill out." He's like, "Oh, what?" He's like, "There's an easier way to get there. We'll have to stick together, though. Is that okay?" Hunter Sungjinwoo comes in there for the embrace. Hunter Cha is not prepared for that. "Exchange," he says, as the shadows take him and her. Yeah, that's just a dope picture right there. "I am the Shadow Monarch, or the Monarch of the Shadows, and you shall be my queen." Whoa, that's clean. He just dips into. So in this panel, I had thought they had already transported, but like it wasn't until the next panel that I see him sinking into the floor of the shadows like a badass. Like, I don't know if I can recreate it. I'm sitting in a chair. Nah, fuck that. I can't do it. Anyway, the kid, the vice president of solo play, he's like, "You two, you should have something to eat while you talk." He didn't even know they left, and he replaced them with one of the ogre monster shadows. So kid comes into the room with a plate of food, and the ogre monster's just there chilling, and takes the plate, as he should have. Yeah, that's the way. Oh, he eats the whole plate, as you should have. That was my expectation. I'm glad you lived up to it. So they're at the gymnasium. All right. So they just go. I guess it's free range to go to the gymnasium when they want to. She's like, "How?" As I thought, I was right. He's always doing experiments. The Shadow Exchange skill works like a gate. The fact that I can move someone with it is proof of that. So my location becomes the entrance, while my target coordinate becomes the exit. Of course, the target coordinates are the Shadow Soldier's location. The cooldown might be 3 hours, but to think that I can create a gate using a skill with this, I could go anywhere in the world if I wanted to. Where would you go? Where would you go, Hunter? Sungjinwoo? Maybe to America? We don't know. We don't know. He did get that offer. So let's begin. Said, now that I think about it, I left my weapon, says Hunter Cha, but Sung Bin Woo's going to give you a better one. Because that's what he does. Ah, that pickaxe. Wait, he thinks he uses a pickaxe? She's like, no, my weapon is, he's like, I'm just joking. I didn't know he was capable of that. At least with Hunter Cha. I didn't think he had it in him. She said, it's okay. There should be a decent weapon to borrow in the storage. Goes in the storage. There are spare weapons here since it's a gym for hunters. They aren't great, but they're suitable for sparring. Hunter Chahe, listen. I know that you're an S-rank hunter. You don't have your weapons, but you are still going up against one of the shadows of Sungjinwoo. A lackluster weapon or going in with a handicap is not the way to go right now. Well, she said she's ready. She got a nice blade on her. He says, will you be okay with that? It's not your usual sword, so it might not suit you. She says, it doesn't matter what weapon I use. It's not like monsters fight on our terms either. He said she's right. If I had to guess, a normal shadow soldier would get torn apart in seconds. Yeah, but that's not a normal shadow that you about to summon. Igris, that's the one. I thought Beru was the strongest because he can speak. But if he said the strongest and he summons Igris, I'm not gonna lie. I like Beru for his savagery. Igris, he's got my heart. He's too clean. A knight, a true warrior of honor. You have great honor, sir. Out here dropping, he's like, yeah, out here fighting on equal terms against when him and Sung Jinwoo were on opposite ends. I like that. I like Igris. I always liked Igris. He's clean. So he summons him to fight the lady. It's right. That's right. You send in the knight. He's chivalrous. He knows his duty. He just ain't supposed to go out there and smash her like that or just beat her down. It's not to say that she wouldn't stand a chance, but that's Igris. And that's Sung Jinwoo. So okay. Says he's the best swordsman among my soldiers. Okay. So does that make him the strongest, or just the strongest swordsman? Because then that's like the conversation, like how strong is the world's strongest swordsman in comparison to like on some One Piece ish, like to like Yonko or some shit like that, or admiral or whatever in terms of a sword fight. Like, oh, anybody in a sword fight, I'm hoeing. But I digress. He's like, she says, how do we decide the match? Says, you'll fight until my summon is destroyed or until Hunter Cha surrenders. Those are the tests to get into your squad? I mean, that's real. If you can beat them, you deserve to get in the squad. But still, if you can beat them, I have questions. Because Igris and Beru ain't no hoe niggas. So, I'm just saying. Said, I told Hunter Cha I'd use my strongest summon, but fighting... Thank you. He says, I told Hunter Cha I'd use my strongest summon, but fighting Beru would be traumatic. I told y'all. You just can't summon Beru? I thought he was the strongest, and it makes sense. He is the strongest. Like, you just can't summon Beru? Against Hunter Cha? Against anybody. It's a weapon of mass destruction. You're just toting around in your shadow. Don't do that. Glad he didn't do it. He said fighting Beru would be traumatic. And he says, then should we get started? All right, Hunter Cha looking ready. Aured up, focused. Wait, she said weapons don't matter? He said, could you turn around for a moment? He asked her to turn around for a moment. She's like, okay. Like, Igris looking confused. I'm confused. So he asked Hunter Cha to turn around. He summons a sword. And he gives it to Igris. He's like, use this. I would have thought he gave it to her. Why didn't he give her a sword? Probably because it's too strong. Or you can't just like, I don't know. Alright, hold on. He hands the sword to Igris. Said, now let's begin. He's like, okay. Alright, they begin. Said, he handed him the item, Demon King's Longsword. Rank S, type longsword, attack plus 350. This longsword possesses the strength of the Demon King Baron. Each swing of this sword activates Storm of White Lightning. Effect: Storm of White Lightning summons a storm of endless lightning within the designated area. Endless? Is that to be taken literally? Igris capes out. Woo! Swords out. That sword long as fuck, boy. That shit is whole body length. Plus some. Woo, boy, that sword is monstrous. Igris coming in looking like he's ready to deal some damage. Like, I don't give a fuck who it is. I'll fight you full strength. Comes down with a slash, summons fucking lightning crackling through the ground. Hunter Chahe looking nice, easily eyeballing the maneuver, dodging. It's like, as I thought, she's fast. Said a normal person would have died even if he just graped. A normal person would have died even if he just grazed them. Jesus. She coming in with the regular sword, coming up against the long sword. She's one-handing it. Not Beru, but Igris out here kind of helping to keep it blocked up with another hand. Okay, hold on. Hunter Chai. All right, now they switch over to the administrative room. He flinches because I'm like, yeah, shouldn't he know that some shit like that's going down? He said, yeah, they see the gym lights on. He's like, there shouldn't be any gym reservations today. He presses the button. Yes, Mr. President. Said, could you direct the gymnasium camera feed into my room? He was like, he already know what it is. He already know who in there. Yep, I see everything. He's pulling up the video feed and everything. He's like, when did they come in here to do some stuff? That's it, yeah. He's like, he thinks back on when she came to, when Hunter Chahe came to and said, did Hunter Sungjinwoo come? And like, he gets a smile on his face. He's like, the administrator's like, I see. I didn't realize. I'm sorry, but could you turn off all the cameras in the gymnasium? What you think they doing? He's like, you know what? That'll do whatever they're gonna do. If they ain't want to do it, go up in there and do that. That's what I'm doing. He said, I'm sorry, but could you turn off all the cameras in the gymnasium? He's like, huh? But just make a note that there was an inspection today. He said, yes, Mr. President. All right. And then his picture frame that's behind him comes crashing down. He says, as expected, it's good to be young. Oh, shit's just getting fucked up. I guess because from the gymnasium, he can feel the vibrations. Damn. Sungjinwoo looking distraught and looking at Igris, as Igris is looking like Genos, just slammed up against the wall. Chai talking that shit. She talking that shit. She said, was that Black Knight really your strongest summon? She got some, what are these? Some wings on her fucking sword. She's like, oh no, the sword don't matter. Any sword I have is lethal in my hands. What? They got wings on there because I'll send you to your maker. He said, didn't you say that you'd call out your... She's like, didn't you say that you call out your strongest summon? She said, please summon him. Sungjinwoo says you might get hurt. And by might, I mean you will. So, Don't do it. She says it's fine. Here's my thing. Her winning against Igris, cool. Her winning against Beru, I honestly think it's unlikely. According to his standards, or what this competition or fight is and when it ends, no. She said, it's fine. I wanted to fight him again. So she know who it is. And I respect that. He's like, you knew? She said, I saw it in person. And I also saw the videos. He says, Beru. He just said Beru. Oh my God. Immediately, you can see she starts shivering, starts sweating damn near profusely. She got her aura up, but those confident eyes have taken a shot, and coming out from the depths. Hold on, he's coming out from the depths of nowhere. Did you summon me, master? Did you summon me to hurt people? I will do it for you, master. It is a great honor. I am Beru. Oh no! Oh no. Comes out of nowhere. Coming out the ground. As he's coming out the ground, Sungjinwoo asks, he says, I'll ask you again. I'll ask you again. Standing there in all his shadowy might of just pure savagery. I'll ask you again. Some emphasis this time. Will you really be okay? I don't think so. Beru can also fly, and that's a huge advantage. That is a huge advantage just already. Just even without, like, in terms of strength and nothing, like, just being able to fly aerial combat, you're already at a huge disadvantage. And his speed. No. Will you really be okay? No. She won't be okay. That's counterproductive to why he brought you back from, like, death or death's door. The same reason that you were at death's door is in front of your face right now, and he's stronger than he was before you saw him. And you think that doesn't even make sense. I'll be okay. He annihilated you in like 1 to 2 shots. No. You're lucky I got reins on him. Because if I let him loose, you're really done. This should be a, we done. That's what I should see next chapter. But that's the end of the chapter. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck she's gonna do. I don't know what Sungjinwoo's gonna do. But I'm excited. I'm glad that the series or that the chapters are being released again. I'm definitely going to be reviewing those when they come out. I will post them as soon as possible, as soon as I'm able to get them up. But past that, guys, I hope you guys liked the videos. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and put some comments down in the comment section. How you felt about the chapter, or if you read the chapter, or some thoughts or things that you saw that I didn't see. But past that, guys, wrap that thing up. Whew. You guys have a good one, man.